Good morning again, friends. It's Friday morning. This is day 5 of Try Praying. Some wise words again to start. These words from an ancient prayer, a rich statement of what God is like. But you, O Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness. Turn to me. And this is a clip from the prayer that Jesus taught us to pray. Forgive us our sins, as we also forgive everyone who sins against us. The first title in day 5 is Credit. People make a lot about Jesus dying on the cross. So, a good man dies a horrible death. That's happened to many others. What's so special about him? The reason it was special is because Jesus died for a purpose. Most people know they'll die, but not many say they'll die for the sake of others. Yet Jesus says this many times. He would give up his life because of his love for people. In an unusual way, his death is like providing a possibility of connection again between human beings who've strayed from God's ways and the God who created them. People are loved by God, but are not living the way that he intended. The consequences of that rebellion are eternal, and a distance between God and people, and Jesus provided a way where we could be forgiven for the rubbish in our lives and reunited, reconciled again with our loving Creator God. So, how does it work? It is something of a mystery. But as Jesus was a perfect human being, he entered death on behalf of the human race and emerged from it alive again. Material here says, like a football team representing a nation, Jesus represents the human race. He endured and defeated the worst thing imaginable, the judgment that was hanging over us, so we can be set free. This act of love was so impressive that those who witnessed him dying said this man really was the Son of God. A writer at the time explained it, saying, God proves his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. The result is astounding. Instead of being chained by our wrong decisions and the consequences of our rebellion and our sin, we are freed. We are forgiven by our loving God. People have been in awe of this demonstration of God's love ever since. The suggested prayer to try praying is, God, if you really did die for me, then the least I can say is thank you. I'm sorry for my failure to do what's right. Thank you for your love for me and for forgiving me. The suggestion for something we can do today is draw. Take a piece of paper, write on it anything you feel ashamed about from your life. Then draw a cross over all you have written and thank Jesus for his forgiveness for your sin and rebellion, and When you've finished, shred the paper, rip it into shreds and put it in the bin. You are forgiven. Fresh start, a clean sheet of paper. Don't forget to keep praying for your big issue in your life where you would like to see God intervene, and that the other people that you are praying for. Keep on praying. The story today is from Bonnie, a social worker, and it's entitled Something Happened. Bonnie writes, "As a child I suffered years of abuse. Even into my 30s I had flashbacks of the terrible things I suffered. Years of hating people who had hurt me left me with a very bitter heart. I was often ill with physical and mental pain. I was in complete distress." Bonnie goes on, "Having become a Christian at the age of 31, the issues of forgiving those who hurt me reared its head. I did not want to do this. I recall banging my fists on the floor and telling God in no uncertain terms that I would not and could not forgive. But as time went on, I began to realize forgiveness was not about those who had hurt me. It was about the damage that not forgiving was doing to me. I learned that forgiving is a decision I could make, not a feeling I should feel. So I said these words, God, I do not feel like forgiving, but as an act of my will, I choose to forgive. I ask that you forgive the people who hurt me, and forgive me for all the wrong things that I have done." An amazing thing then happened. As I forgave, God took away the dreadful flashbacks and pain I had felt all those years. The flashbacks began to get less and less, and the physical pain in my body began to heal. I now know that God can rewrite a life, no matter how sad or painful it has been. Maybe you've had similar experiences in your life, or other aspects of suffering, or you know people who have. Keep on praying. And if I can help in any way, drop me a message and we can connect and happily listen, talk with you, pray, whatever you feel you need at this time. Or if not me, connect with someone else who you know to be a Christian and share your journey. Maybe ask them about their journey and journey together with someone on this. But keep on praying, keep on keeping on, and I pray you will know God's blessings in your life. Amen.